This could be good for me. Lately I was feeling like I need a purpose. But when you talk to me, give me the impression that I won't scratch your surface.
The sage arrived in a village where kindness was only extended to the familiar. Along the outer path, past the wheat fields and crumbling well, stood a modest home. It leaned slightly to one side, as if weary of bearing the silence laid upon it. No children played near it. No lanterns burned in welcome. As the sage passed, a merchant leaned from his stall and cautioned, "Avoid that place. The man inside, his past is filth." "Is he dangerous?" asked the sage. "Number but whispers have long shadows. What he once was is enough." The sage tilted his head. "And what is he now?" The merchant shrugged. "Who cares what a scarred man becomes?" That night, curiosity led the sage to the edge of the village. A thin trail of smoke danced from the chimney. He knocked. The door opened with a soft creak, revealing a man with gentle eyes and calloused hands. "I've come to share a meal," said the sage. The man blinked. "You would sit with me? Should I not? No one has in years." Over plain bread and lentils the man told fragments of his life. "I was not always good. I stole once, lied, hurt people I loved, but pain taught me to stop, to change. Yet the village never saw the man I became, only the one I once was." The sage listened without interruption, then left with a bow of respect. The next morning he stood in the village square, draped in a flowing white robe. The villagers gathered, intrigued by the spectacle. Without a word, the sage picked up a bowl of ash and threw it upon himself. The wind carried flecks across the white fabric. "Would any of you say I am now unclean?" A boy laughed. "Of course. Look at you." "Yet this robe was pure before I dirtied it. So the filth was not in the cloth, but in what was cast upon it." The sage paused, scanning the faces. "How often do you stain others with what you've heard, not what you've known? How often do you throw ash upon a soul who has done you no wrong?" A silence fell, heavy and unmoving. He removed the outer robe. Beneath it, a second garment of white, untouched, shone in the morning light. "You judged him by the robe you dirtied, not by what he wears now, but by the rumors you've thrown across his shoulders." One elder muttered, "But people do not change so easily." The sage turned to him. "Then you have not changed, only hidden. For only those still cloaked in their own stains deny others the right to be clean." He walked to the edge of the village and nailed the ashen robe to a wooden post. Upon it he carved the words, "He who listens to whispers becomes a tongue for the voiceless lie. He who remembers only the fall has forgotten the rise. He who sees only the past cannot walk with the present." No villager spoke. Some lowered their heads. Others looked toward the house by the field for the first time in years. But the sage was already gone, his white robe untouched, his silence louder than judgment. That evening, as he passed a young traveler on the road, the traveler asked, "Why did you defend a man they all rejected?" The sage did not stop walking. He only answered, "Tell me, traveler, when you look at a soul, do you see the stain they were marked with, or the light they carry now?" And with that, the wind carried his robe into the dusk, as if truth itself had taken
Lately I was feeling like I need a purpose. But when you talk to me, give me the impression that I won't scratch your surface.